Excuse me. Well, let's talk about all this gender shit that's in the air lately. It's been in the air for quite a while, actually. But lately, there's been a lot of different little stories coming out here and there from different places, different states. Stories involving schools and parents. Um, Stories concerning gender neutral bathrooms and assaults that are happening on girls because men are going in there, saying, well, I identify as a woman. I'm dressed like a woman, so I am a woman. So I'm going to go into this woman's bathroom. Oh, there's a 14-year-old girl in here. It looks like she wants to have sex. And that's what's happening. Stories like that. Because, everyone can just identify as whatever. And there's just all this gender bending going on, Yeah, I'm a woman, but I have a huge bulge between my legs. Don't stare at it because then you're a racist, or you're a sexist, or a homophobe, or a transphobe. Don't say anything about it because then I'll have you arrested for a hate crime. You see? And that's what's happening. If you don't believe me, go look up any one of these stories that I'm talking about, involving bathrooms, involving teachers doing things to students without their parents' permission, events happening at schools without parents knowing about it, like drag queen reading hours, things of that nature. Yeah, shit like that is happening every day, all day, everywhere. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Like I said, you can look up any numerous one story any given day, anywhere America. Check it out. And this is the bullshit that we're getting. Sexualization of children, gender neutral bathrooms, so we can just, have anyone going into any bathroom. Oh, I identify as a girl, so I'm going to go into this girl's bathroom where there just happens to be a bunch of fucking 14-year-olds. Yay. Sexual predators. They're making the people that pass these bills and, enforce these policies or whatever, they're making it so hard for people that don't want to be a part of it to survive it. Parents that don't want to deal with it, homeschool your children. That way you can keep your kids away from all of this deviant shit. Oh, but then you get hated on for being a parent that homeschools. You get, outcasted by everyone. You're a bad parent. You keep your kids out of school. You're part of the problem. They don't want to be seen as part of the problem. They'll say to the day they die that they're not part of the problem, but you are. You don't want your kids to be sexualized like that. You're not okay with your teachers teaching your children that having sex with a 5-year-old shouldn't be frowned upon. That's okay. And if you're against that, then you'll be arrested. There's a governor somewhere or a mayor somewhere that will have parents arrested for speaking out against this kind of shit, and they'll be called hate crimes, discrimination. You have to accept this shit. You have to let them shove it down your throat. Otherwise, you're a bigot, a racist, a homophobe, a transphobe. Oh, and don't forget to use the proper pronouns, because that can get you thrown out into the street too. Or arrested. Ma'am, sir, oh no, that's not what you are. My bad. Use the correct pronouns. Pronoun this and pronoun that. Oh, you're a bigot if you don't call me ma'am, even though I'm a dude. I'm a woman with a beard and I got a bulge between my legs, but you need to call me ma'am. It's sick, twisted shit. And they want you to accept it. But you speak out against it, they can't accept that. That's hate speech, not freedom of speech. When they do it, it's freedom of speech. When you do it, it's hate speech. You see the bias here? If you don't believe me on anything that I'm saying, go look this shit up. You can YouTube it, you can Google it, you can fucking whatever it. It's out there. It's happening. It's real. There are stories like this every hour, every single day. Listen to any talk show, radio talk show, conservative or not, left wing. They're sitting there complaining that we're trying to, be normal and do things the right way or the way we want to, but we're not being allowed to. So they sit there and a bunch of hens. They're talking about it, complaining about us. We're complaining about them, trying to shove this shit down our throats. Oh, you're not gay? Well, you can't talk about being straight or heterosexual because that's hate crime. That's hate speech. That's toxic masculinity. But they can go on all day about how they're transgender and you have to accept their transgenderism and the bathrooms and the, adult men going into the bathroom with your little 5-year-old because that's how they identify now. And if you're against that, you're a racist, you're a bigot. That's where we're at. Accept it, folks. Otherwise, you're a racist and a bigot and everything else. And use the correct pronouns. Don't forget to do that. Pronouns, pronouns, pronouns. I got some pronouns for these motherfuckers. They can suck a dick. They can suck my dick. Because you know what? I'm a man. I'm not confused. I'm not twisted or fucked in the head. So I'm not going to participate with any of this shit. Pronouns and bathrooms and transgender, call me this, call me that. You have to respect this and respect that. Respect Han, man. Respect my authority, bitch. I ain't no cop. But I don't have to respect shit. You don't respect me. You don't respect my feelings or my points of view on it. Why do I have to accept your chode, but you don't have to accept mine? Fuck that. It's a two-way street, motherfucker. There's 2 lanes. It ain't one way, even though that's the way they all want it to be, don't they? It's their way or no way. Not their way or the highway. They're not even going to give you that. It's their way or no way. Or you go to jail. You'll be outed, ousted. Your community will think that you're a bigot and a racist. Your school will think, the teachers will look at you when you go to drop your kid off or pick them up because now they all think that you're a fucking racist and a bigot. Yeah. If you don't go along with the program, you get demonized. Your videos get monetized. You know? Speak out. See what happens. Go try to speak about this to any community, college. Go talk to some college students. See what kind of stuff comes out of their mouths. The colleges and the college students of today, that's a whole nother video, but that right there is one of the main problems that keeps us from advancing and evolving and getting better. They attack the colleges, the college students. They're in there right now getting all this shit downloaded into their young little brains, and then when they get out, they go out and preach it to the generations, and so they're perpetuating it by attacking the colleges and the college students and the children. It all goes back to the children and the youngsters. They're raising these little terrorists, these little fucks, to be the way that the adults are right now. So that way, it's like fighting a battle that you're never going to win. They're creating future generations of this shit. So that way, when we're outnumbered and we realize, okay, well, we're fucked, they're still going to be around for generations. And so that's why we have to fight against this now, here and now, because right now we're just letting them push this over on us and we're accepting it. And if you try to speak out against it, you're bad and wrong. And that's what's happening. Everyone that is against this is being attacked and silenced in one way or another. And that's the proof. If they weren't so afraid of it, then why do they silence us every time we speak up about it? They're afraid of something. They don't want a whole bunch of people getting the same idea. If they think that you're a danger, an influencer of sorts, somebody that people listen to, they'll come after you. They'll silence you. Like that. You don't believe me? Try speaking out against any of our politicians specifically. Talk about certain things that I can't even say on these videos. Talk about, certain topics, certain words of certain topics that I can't say, but you can imagine what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at, what topics that you can, talk about or not talk about. Like that Tom McDonald song says, if you don't know who you can or can't talk about, try criticizing your leaders. Try criticizing the people that run things and make these policies. Like the Clintons. Look what happens every time somebody comes out against them. Where are they now? Where are they? Who are they? Where are they? You think it's because they like it when people try to do stories about them? So that's the pudding. That's the proof in the pudding right there. If you can't talk about it because you'll be silenced or, erased, disappeared, then that should tell you everything you need to know. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. We need to fight against this, because otherwise it's just going to keep going, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse every single hour. And it has, because nobody knows what to do. How do we stop it? Well, first thing is we have to stop enabling it and allowing it. We have to stop it in our schools, stop it in our homes. If you are against this kind of shit, make sure everybody knows it. Link up with other people that are against this shit. Build an army of people that are against this shit. Because, like I said, you think it's bad now? Give it a month. Give it a few more months. Wait till next year. Wait till summer of next year. Yeah. This transgender thing, this sexualization of the children in your schools and in bathrooms and everywhere you go, it's not going away anytime soon. The gay, lesbian, LGBT, XYZ, LMNOP fucking movement that attacks everything, yeah, that's not going away anytime soon. These sick, twisted fucks are going to keep shoving it in your face and shoving it down your throat with all their parades and all their special days and all their events and all their reading hours and their pronouns. Girls are boys and boys are girls. Transgender this and transgender that. I'm gay, I'm a lesbian, I'm bisexual, I'm a transvestite, I'm a this, I'm a that, I identify as a dog or a fire hydrant or a fucking giraffe. Yeah. How do you think we got here to this sick place? There hasn't been enough pushback. There hasn't been enough um, opposition because everyone has it in their head. This is right. We just need to let it be, let it happen. Just let it go. Keep letting it go. If you like it, keep letting it go. Don't do a damn thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Your kids will be fucked soon. Don't worry. If someone doesn't molest them, then they'll be walking around in a dress in a day or two. Yeah. Too bad. That's where we're at. Welcome to America.